What in the what Dalmatian is going on here? Right, bud? What in the tarnation? There's freaky looking Chucky dolls in that lady's yard. She must really love Halloween. There's the bud, the bud, the bud. Oh, cool. Look at that tree, y'all. That's sweet. Can't believe they're changing so fast. Feels like just yesterday I was changing diapers. Yep, fall's coming. Look at all those leaves that have fallen already. They say it's the best time to fish in the fall, and I think that's true, but I've gone skunked 6 times in a row. Well, it's got to be my dear friend Cindy. Yep, I knew it. I said your name right as that message came in. That was awesome. Hey, bud, Cindy says hi. She says, hi, puppy. You're a good boy. Oh, man. So I took some Dayquil. And I feel a little bit better. I was in the middle of doing something, and I saw your message, Cindy. Sorry I didn't get back to you, but I figured I'd just go live, and I figured I'd catch you there so I could tell you. But yesterday was terrible. I slept all day long. I've watched one snap, or actually I watched one series of football, which is unlike me. I am the loud fan, and I really would have went berserk when I saw my Minnesota Vikings get absolutely slouched against the Dirty Birds of Atlanta. So that's that, I guess. JJ McCarthy, it looks like maybe we should bring Cousins back while we have JJ in his prime and Addison coming back, because I don't know what else they can do. Oh yeah, that sucks. I did get sleep. They always say get rest, drink lots of water. They even say, drink Gatorade. I think Gatorade is a bunch of shit. Come on, bud, let's go. I honestly think Gatorade is not good for you at all. It has so much sugar in it. Even if it says it's sugar-free, there's still sweetener in there. It's still some nasty. It's nasty. I don't like Gatorade. I do, however, like I like cold coffee, and you can buy these big, huge jugs of coffee that's cold, and then I think it's called Stock, STOK. They have a medium, a light, a Columbia brew. I'm really big into coffee, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. I love coffee. I was a barista at a coffee shop here in town for close to 9, or more, close to 7 years, I believe. I worked there throughout high school, and Yeah, freshman, sophomore, senior, or junior, senior. I worked there until I was 21, and then went back for another couple of years, and then they shut it down. But I will say that was the best job I have ever had. It was so awesome. You got tips if you worked in the morning, and where I worked was off a major highway here, and the tips in the morning were just astronomical. You know, you have your suburban mom in her van with her kids on their way to school, going in and getting their coffee, and then you'd walk away. I would walk away with $150 to $180 in tips. That's not even including my pay. So that was great. You always having cash on hand. Oh yes, I make a really nice cup of coffee. Linda, hi Linda. Welcome in. My name is Joshua. This here is my pride and joy. His name is Buddy. He's a Labrador Retriever. He's a little silly sometimes. Other than that, he's a good boy. And we go on a walk every day. When I was feeling like absolute dog doo-doo, I even brought him on a walk. I was supposed to go and meet a good friend of mine that I've met here on YouTube who happens to live in the state that I live in, and he came to the city that I live in for a wedding, and we were supposed to go to breakfast, and my stomach decided that it wanted to wake my brain up at 1 o'clock in the morning for some porcelain time, if you know what I mean. Porcelain, yeah, porcelain. I think toilets are made out of porcelain. Yeah, they're porcelain. So yeah, a lot of porcelain time in the last couple of days. Definitely has not been fun, but what do you do? Anyways, I feel much better today, especially after taking that Dayquil. I did have to walk up to the store to get it, but it made a huge difference. The White Throne. The good old White Throne, yep. You got it. I hope Max got home okay. Hopefully he hops on. He tied one on, he said. He said he had to have his wife drive. We're supposed to go to the International House of Pancakes, and I had my order all ready. I looked up the menu, everything. I was so excited. And then boom. It's been a close friend of mine for the past 4 days. The White Throne has? Oh shit. Looks like there is a storm of brewing. I've been a close friend. Your toilet's a close friend to you. Oh man. I'm sorry, I know it's not funny, but it's just funny because I'm going through the same thing, so it is pretty funny. Trying to find some cool trees for you guys. That one's really cool. You can hardly see it with the glare. It still looks smoky out here for some reason. Maybe it's my camera. Is that any better? Still looks smoky. Oh man. The other thing too, Cindy, that's weird is I suppose I've been drinking a lot more than I usually do, but it's like I'm a little girl and we're on a road trip, and I'm the little girl that always says, I have to go pee. Like my little sister when we go up to the cabin that we would go to every day. Or not every day, every summer. Dad, I have to pee. My dad would roll his eyes and go, oh my goodness. Sometimes he'd just pull over and say, just go behind we had a van at that time, go behind the where the van and the boat is, or go behind the boat axle and pop a squat. We're not stopping at any stores. I grew up in a huge family. We had, let's see, Alex, Haley, Lindsay, Courtney, Tommy, Eric, me. Seven children in our household. You know, the sad part is I don't even talk to them. Never mind, I don't want to go down that road. Yeah, let's skip that one today because it's terrible. Oh, man. It sure is getting hot up here though. It's in the middle of September. Isn't it? Yeah, it's the 15th today, right? Yeah. And the highs are in the 80s, and it looks like on my NOAA website that I go on, it's an aviation website, looks like for the next 14 days, highs are going to be 70s, low 80s, but no 60s. That's very unusual. But they did come out with a La Nina warning, basically saying that in our area and areas around us, like Wisconsin, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, we're going to get walloped by 97. Holy cow. That is too hot. I wouldn't even be able to bring Bud for a walk if it was 97 degrees. That's crazy. But anyways, La Nina is the sister of El Nino. El Nino. No, come on, bud. So, they go hand in hand. One is in the summer, and then the other one is during fall and winter. Oh, look what I found, Cindy, just for you. Look at how cool they are. So stupid. People will probably look at me and they're like, who is he talking to? Is he talking to his dog? Lines, she says. This guy even went up and down this way and then that way. He did it like he would a baseball field. It's pretty sweet. Oh man. No, let's not go up in there, Papa. Pretty lines. Here's some more lines, but they don't do very good at keeping up. their yard, so it kind of looks like S-H-I-T. Shite. Shite. Oh, shite. The British are coming. Oh, it's George. Shane Gillis. And is that guy funny? Oh, here's a little bit better lines. Not too bad. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. I could see why their yard is huge, and there's a big, huge pool and a diving board. 2 diving boards? What? Never even seen that before. Been living here for years. Yesterday I was coughing so hard I coughed up blood, and my mind instantly said, "You're gonna die." So I did what anybody would do in that situation, and I Googled it. And you know what that said? It said you're gonna die. So, yeah, panic filled. Yeah, you're just gonna wither away. What is this thing? Hold on, bud. Is this a... What does that say? Oh, dang, it's a fishing house, but there's mice in it. Don't trust everything you read on Google. No, I don't. I know that a lot of things are fake, or they'll say stuff to get you into one of the biggest money makers in the world, that being the health system. It's a crock of shit. They just want you to stay sick, want you to be in pain, want you to keep coming back. I'm pretty sure coffee is the #1 trade in the world, or the highest. I'm not sure. I'm not. Oh, look, Cindy, more lines. This house always has lines, but looks like their grass is like dying. What happened? Just a couple days ago, it was so green. It's such a beautiful little house too. Lines. Lines. All right, bub, we're gonna go the long way because yesterday, unfortunately, you weren't in the live yesterday, Cindy. That's okay. I know life goes on and stuff, but we walked through all these walnuts, and they were getting caught in Bud's webs, and one of them pierced it, and he was kind of hobbling because it hurt him. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna go down that way no more. Oh, let's see what kind of... Oh no. Little free library. Take a book, share a book. The Uncaged Sky, Proud. They have a Harry Potter book in here. What's this one? The Polar Express. Oh, that's a good movie. This is really cool, guys. They have these all around the neighborhood throughout every season. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. They actually have some pretty cool reading material. Some pretty good books in there, actually. Clancy books. I saw a Roy Campanella book in there. If you guys don't know who Roy Campanella is, you guys are not baseball fans at all. I'm just kidding. But he is, or was arguably the best catcher ever. Played for the Dodgers. Roy Campanella. Tragic struck when he was in his prime. He was driving down I've read that book, otherwise I would have grabbed it. But he ended up becoming a paraplegic. He was coming down a mountain. I believe he was in Utah, Colorado, somewhere around there. And it was coming down pretty bad, the snow. And he went over the cliff, hit a tree, and his career was over. Thankfully, he lived. I think he's passed on now, but that's the story of Roy Campanella, and I believe he was the first ever black in the major leagues. That's why it's fascinating. Very fascinating. What really fascinates me, though, is I don't think I can take anymore. 900 at the moment. 3,900 what? Ooh, it smells like cat piss. Yuck. Oh, here's a little pretty house. Oh, books. Yeah. But that's what keeps your mind sharp. Look at that. That's a pretty house. I don't think we've seen that one before. Have we, Cindy? That one's really pretty. Looks like they got brand new windows. The door complements the roof. Like, what? And then look at these mailboxes. They're like birdhouses, but mailboxes. Oh, great. They're flying the school. Oh, it's a good thing that, look at that. They even got a freaking Vikings helmet. It's pretty cool. I feel like nowadays you would have to find, if you want a new book, you'd have to find something that was made back, before like 2015. Everything else seems so ungenuine because of AI. It's like they write their own books, unless you're reading like a biography or something like that, which are totally the one and really only books that I like to read are war. I love to read war books. Those are my favorite. I read a book about the beer guy, the beer man in Belgium. I think that's what it was called. What it was about was this army private in World War II was told by his sergeant to go into the pub, see if there's any liquid, anything to drink that's not contaminated. He went up to a couple of the, what do you call them, tavern, you pull them down, I don't know what you call them, I can't remember. First one was empty, second one was empty, third one was full of ice cold beer. And what he did was he took his helmet off and he filled his helmet up with as much beer as he could, ran it back to the church where the unit was staying, and dumped beer in everyone's helmet, and then went back several other times. Oh, keep in mind, he's being fired upon while going to get these gentlemen beer. Well, he ended up becoming very famous overseas, and he had no idea until he hit his 90s. And they have a beer named after him. They have his silhouette is his brand. Pretty cool. Really, really fun book to read. Come on, bud. No, let's leave that. Let's leave that alone. Hold. Good boy. Oh, hold on. Whew. Is the chat frozen, guys? Can anyone confirm? Can anyone hear me? Somebody say yes, please. Oh, man. Oh, just listening. I see. Okay. So, yeah, anyways. That book and the, I don't know what the book is called of Roy Campanella, but that one's great as well. Pat Tillman book. Turned down he took on like a $2 million deal back in 2002 for the NFL. And instead of playing the game that he loved, he was an Arizona Cardinal, he joined the Army. And he saved the family, and while he was saving that family, he was mortally wounded and ultimately succumbed to his injuries. That's a great book. Obviously, I love the book of Revelations. That's a great book, but my favorite book is the book of Job. It's just so many similarities between what Job went through and what I go through and other people go through alike. So that one really hits home. Has anybody ever seen the Chosen? Has anyone watched that series? If you haven't, if you are a believer in Christ, like I am, and I'm not afraid to say it, I don't care. If you believe in another God, that's what you believe. And I think that's a lot of what is going on in our country right now. It's not only left and right or red and blue, but it's also religion. And I think religion should never, ever be a reason to take someone's life. I'm into horror, crime, and suspense books. I am too. I love horror. I love I guess I'm a guy, so, I'm going to gravitate towards war. And to be quite honest with you, war books are horrifying. Some of them are very horrifying, if you think about it. But I will say now that Halloween season is upon us, and you know, um, we have a cable channel in the United States called AMC, which The Walking Dead was on. And they have from A to Z horror movies that play non-stop until Halloween, which is really awesome. All of the Jasons, you get to watch Jason and Freddy, which is one of my favorites. It's kind of corny, but it's fun. It keeps you up. I will say, I don't know, Cindy, did you see Nosferatu? The new one, the new Nosferatu? No. Have you heard of Nosferatu? Have you seen the older one? Come on, bud, let's go. 1, 2, 1. Well, my friend, I believe you should watch that because that is a great. My wife and I went and watched it in theaters. It came out last Christmas. No. We went and watched it, and sometimes it takes, a couple watches to really understand. I didn't like it the first time. The second time I went through and watched it, it was absolutely awesome. It was great. I would definitely recommend that. I don't know what any other. Do you like found footage horror? I just noticed on Netflix they have Evil Dead Rise. I think the first one's better than the second one. Evil Dead is awesome. I Spit on Your Grave. Oh, that movie is freaking sweet. The first one is I just love it. They think she's dead, and she comes out and just kills them all. Come on, Bubba, let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find something to watch. Man, what the hell is going on around here? It's the fourth time I've heard sirens. Well, I pray for whoever is in trouble. That's a fire truck and an ambulance. Amityville Horror. I know it's been remade so many different times, but that movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. The original It absolutely scared the shit out of me too when I was a kid. Even the Night of the Living Dead, like 1978 version, literally scared the shit out of me as well. People around here just don't know how to park. You see how that truck's parked? That's how that car should be parked. But they're so damn lazy that they don't turn around and park the right way. And Plus, who wants to park right up next to a curb? Wouldn't it be hard to get out? Old movies better than the new ones. I agree. Some are kind of wishy-washy. Some are greater. I believe like Wrong Turn, the first one is the best one out of all of them. I feel like the first one out of any series is the best one out of all of them, except maybe a couple. Or like Jeepers Creepers. Oh man, the first one, loved that movie. The second one, not so much. All it was just a bunch of kids inside of a bus on a highway. I mean, the budget to that movie was probably $100K, you know, like. Well, anyways, guys, I am back at home. I'm gonna get some more rest. I have to shower. Man. Well, I love you guys. It was nice talking to you, Cindy. Stay well, stay healthy. Everybody else that came in, thank you. I love all you guys. Everyone take care. And remember, throughout every dark night, there is a bright day ahead of that. Favorite quote from Tupac Shakur. That being said, guys, I love you. Cindy, love you. Take care. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.